Thank goodness this game ended the way it should have. Raptors, after a really good game against the Boston Celtics, come out against the Brooklyn Nets and don't really play that well. However, they're playing the Brooklyn Nets, so they get the win 132-113, and that's 2 in a row. Okay. We can breathe a little bit more now, after the team's not been playing too well. They get a couple wins. I understand it's Brooklyn and they're not a great team, but you got to play them. That's what the schedule says, right? So they got the win. Nonetheless, we'll take it any day, any way it comes. However, the Raptors did not play well in that first half. They did not play well. They let Brooklyn shoot north of or just around 50%. They pretty much throughout the whole game, Brooklyn ended up shooting 46% on the night. I mean, for a team that like them, the Raptors got to be doing a better job. Yes, the Raptors did shoot 54%, and that's good. Anything north 50, you're doing solid. But Brooklyn did shoot 47% from deep, and the Raptors only shot 39%, right? So it was a game where the Raptors defensively just wasn't what you want. We knew the offense was going to be there because you're playing Brooklyn. We knew that. But was the defense going to be there? We want to see some good stuff. We want to see some quality defensive plays. We saw some, but not a whole defensive effort. Giving up 113 points against a team that's won 8 games all season long, yeah, it's difficult. And the team's gotta play better defensively because in the playoffs and stuff, you can't be giving up 130 plus games. You're gonna lose those when you're playing Cleveland, when you're playing Golden State. If you get that far, and same with San Antonio if you get that far. So they got to play better defensively on that standpoint. However, we're gonna give out some praise to a couple players, actually a lot of the players, because they did look good offensively, as the stats should say. Bebe was 1 rebound off from a double-double. He had 10 points and 9 rebounds. He looked very good in this one with a couple assists as well as 4 blocks. He was pretty solid all around the rim tonight. He was really good. Tamari Carroll, guys, I know we talked a little bit early on of how he wasn't doing too well, but in his last 3 games, he has been in double figures, and he's looked very, very good. Tonight, he had a double-double, 18 points and 11 rebounds, and he did shoot 7 of 16, 48%, or 43%, Not too great, but still good. He had a very good night. Looks like he's going to be over 10 points a game throughout the season, after this game, or around then. We'll see. JV, again, he has a double-double in this one. Had a really good first half. In 25 minutes, he had 14 points, 10 boards, and an assist, a steal, and a block. So he had a little bit of everything going on. Shot 4 of 9. Not too great, too good for JV. However, he did come up with another double-double. And, last little bit, he's been looking pretty, last 2 games at least, he's been looking pretty good. The last 4 of 5, I think we can say he's done pretty well. 18 and 13, 14 and 7, 18 and 23, obviously in the Boston game, and 14 of 10 tonight. So he's looking really, really good of late. Kyle Lowry has 20 points, 6 boards, and 6 assists with a couple steals. He shot 8 of 14. Didn't take a lot of shots, but shot efficient. And that's what we want to see from Kyle. DeMar DeRozan had 28 in this one. He's hashtag NBA vote or what? He's looking really good. 28 points, 4 boards, 2 assists, and 11 of 22 shooting. He's got 50%. 6 of 8 from the free throw line. Not like DeMar DeRozan. That's not like you. However, contributions from the bench, that was huge. Like we've said, having a great second unit is great. Yes, your all-stars got to come in clutch down the stretch and into the playoffs and things like that. However, having a very good bench is solid. When one of your guys are not on, you have that bench to back them up, and they were tonight when the Raptors weren't playing too well. Corey Joseph, guys, had 16 points, 16 points, 4 boards, and 7 assists. He shot, he shot 7 of 7 from the field. He was a perfect 100% from the field. T. Ross as well, he had 12. Again, double figures for him. He was 5 of 11 shooting, so not too bad there. Norman Powell, in limited time, had 5 points and 2 assists. Looking good there. And Jakob Poeltl in 8 minutes, he had 4 points and a board. So the bench looked good in this one. The starters looked pretty good. but it's just the defense, guys. I know we won the game, and we got to be happy with that. But defensively, we've got to shut things down, And we have a favorable schedule, at least the next few games. We have the Knicks at home on Sunday afternoon. It's a 3 o'clock game, may I add. So that's the video actually might be a little bit later than work till 5. So we'll try and work things out. I'll try and get the video to you guys after I watch some highlights, get all the details I need. And that'll be great. And also, Tuesday night, Raptors play Brooklyn in Brooklyn. And then they back-to-back, they go to Philly to play Philly. So a very favorable schedule the next 4 games for the Raptors. Hey, they got to take it, or 3 games. And if you count today, it's 4. All right, my math sucks. It's the way it is. And they got to take advantage of this stretch. They had a really tough stretch through the longest part of the year. So far, it's been a pain in the butt stretch. But now, in this little bit of span they have a very winnable schedule. They got to take advantage of that and beat these teams down like they did tonight. Even though defensively they weren't there in the first, 3 quarters, it was very, very close. They came away in that 4th quarter and ended up winning it. That's what we take away from this game, and you move on. So you know what, guys? That's going to do it for this one. If you guys enjoyed the video and you enjoyed the Raptor game, because you know what? It was a good game to watch. Good back and forth game. Kind of frustrating at times, too. Hit that like button. I do appreciate that. Comment, hit the subscribe button if you guys haven't already. Jumped the gun a little bit there. Comment down below what you guys thought of the game. What do you think they can improve on defensively? Things are just... It's just starting to frustrate me seeing that they're giving up 113 points to the worst team in the Eastern Conference and the worst team in the NBA. So things got to change a little bit there. They get another shot at them on Tuesday, though, so that's going to be okay. And we'll talk to you guys very shortly. Actually, you know what? Before I say that, before I do the little sign-off, good news from Jared Sullinger, guys. He was cleared for practice, so it looks like he will most likely practice tomorrow with the team. His first team practice, so that's very good news. He's getting slowly progressing, and he could be back. I'm not going to say very soon because we don't really know what the whole deal is there. He has to be cleared to play, and we'll wait till that happens before we get too excited. But good news is he will be practicing with the team possibly tomorrow. So, guys, we'll talk to you guys very shortly, Leafs edition, as they beat the Rangers. That's going to be a fun one to talk about, and we'll also talk to you guys Sunday evening. I think it'll be an evening one. Raptors, Knicks. We'll talk to you guys then. See ya.